So that was so easy. All right, I need everybody to stand up for a second, just shake your legs. Get loose, shake your leg, shake your legs, shake your arms, move your arms a little bit. All right. Spin in a circle real quick. Don't do that. Y'all did it anyway. All right, sit down. Okay. It's dark in here. I gotta stand close to this light so you can see my teeth at least. There we go. Can you see my teeth? Am I good? Can you see me? All right. So let's just be transparent for a minute. We'll go about 20 minutes and then we'll clean up and then we'll do the good stuff. Since I can't see your face, this is good, actually, because I like to speak to things that I can't see. Think about what I just said. I like to speak to things within myself that I can't physically see. So, if you feel like your business is struggling, you feel like you're not maximizing your potential, or you feel like you know there's so much more inside of you, you're just having a hard time grasping it, raise your hand. Raise them higher, I can't see. There we go. All right, cool. All right. I'm a firm believer in this, that every person in here was created with a gift and a purpose to do great things, period. Not just one thing, multiple things. But it's always gonna be that one thing that's gonna open up the doors for other avenues so you can express yourself through different gifts, okay? So I need 3 volunteers. That was easy. How can you raise your hand like that when I just asked the other question? All right, 1, 2, 3, right there, 3 musketeers, come here.
What?
No fangirling, this is serious. All right. So stay here, you're right here. You're right here, and you're right here. Okay, so forget about me being a male and being black. Come on, I'm trying to be serious. I represent you, all right? So, I'm on this earth, right? I'm here. And I got all this talent, all these untapped, unlimited potential. And I don't know that it's in there. I don't know my potential. I don't know what I'm capable of. I just know there's certain things that I can do pretty good, but I don't know the magnitude of just how impactful I can become, right? So I'm living my life unconscious of who I really am. And because of that, now I'm vulnerable to a couple situations. So you represent, come here. You represent somebody who told me I wasn't good enough. Okay? Oh, all of y'all bad, just so you know. You represent, what can I say to be good? You represent, I'm gonna come back to you because I gotta get going for you. So you represent somebody that says I'm not good enough, all right? You represent someone that has told me that I'm gonna fail. I'm always gonna fail no matter what. I never complete anything, I never finish anything, I'm always gonna fail. Why are you getting emotional on me? Somebody said that to you, right? It's amazing how when I come to these events and I call people out, everything I say always pertains to them. It's powerful stuff. That's how I know everything that I do is so much bigger than me, all right? And you represent fear. You just fear, just overall fear, all right? Fear for many reasons. Fear of competition, fear of comparing myself to other people. You're just afraid. Now back to me. I have no idea my potential. I know I'm good at some things, but I just know there's something else inside of me that just gotta be more, but I got attachments on me. So get close to me. I got these attachments. Not good enough, fear, and what I say you were?
Failure.
Failure. Fear, failure? No, how about I say, someone says you're never good enough, right? Is that it? So this is what I'm taking with me everywhere I go. Come on. Taking this with me everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, follow me. I go to school, graduate, this is with me. Family functions, kids' birthdays, all these things that I'm supposed to celebrate and be happy about, taking this with me. This is what you don't see. This is the unseen realm. These people represent what's in my mind, right? So you get an opportunity to be a coach. And as a coach, you have a commission-based business, which I think is really good because no one can put a salary on you. You can accomplish whatever you want to whatever magnitude you want. I've always said to myself, I don't want anybody to give me a salary because then you're gonna tell me what I'm worth. When inside of me, I know I'm worth so much more. Once I tap into myself. So I got these 3 characteristics, personality, spirits, whatever you want to call it. They follow me everywhere I go. And I have this coaching business, right? And it's a commission-based business, which means I got to create my revenue. I got to create my team. I got to create all these different facets to make my business successful. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I grow my team? How do I impact these people? How do I keep my challengers engaged? I don't want to expose myself to people. Why? Because I was never good enough. It's never good enough. Somebody said I would have failed. And then I'm over here, I'm afraid to express myself because fear is on me, right? You hear me? So I got these attachments to me. And the only reason why they're attached to me is because I don't know who I am. I don't know that inside of me is so much more than I could ever imagine. I only know my current situation based on the impact that they have on me. They're my identity now. Here's the crazy part. Where did they come from? Because when I came out of my mom, I came out by myself. These 3 negative characteristics on me. And the only reason why I believed it, because I never believed in me. See, I can tell you right now, the most powerful people in this room right now is probably the 6 little babies I seen running around here. It's the truth. And you know why? Because they're free. We're confined, they're running around. They got all this space. They run around because that's what they think in their mind. They got all this space in their mind to be creative. Here's the deal. When we were kids, how many of you wanted to be Barbie? Straight up, straight up. When they came out with the black Ken Barbie doll, I knew it was me. So that's me right there. I'm Ken, I'm the black guy. That's me. That was the only person they thought about. But think about the fellas, when He-Man and we were kids and all those Superman and all those action figures. Like Halloween, we went all out. And it didn't have to be Halloween. It could just be running around the house. You had those costumes. You walked like that character. You talked like that character. Some of us got stitches because we jumped off of things like that character. For real. Evel Knievel was my favorite person. He was the first person to introduce me to stitches. I had them in the bottom of my chin. I took my mom's curtain, cut it, wrapped it around my neck, had my big wheel in the projects, wheeled off and thought I was gonna jump off the steps and went straight down and busted my whole grill up. But in my mind, I was Evel Knievel. I could fly. I could do anything that he could do. I accepted his identity, right? As a kid, you was free to be whoever you wanted. So my question to you as adults, what happened? Why aren't you still free to be everything you've ever wanted to be? Because of these 3. Because of these 3. And chances are the only reason why these 3 are attached to me is because whoever attached it, that's how they really feel. And because I didn't know who I was, and I may appear to be a threat, or they may see some talents and gifts in me, or maybe some confidence they didn't have, they're gonna project their fears, worries, and insecurities on me to keep me blinded. And I believe it because I don't know who I am. You guys can sit down. So right now, I don't know how many here, a couple hundred. There's some attachments on you. There's nothing wrong with your business. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your business. What's wrong is you don't love yourself. You have an identity crisis. You believe in what somebody else said you would be. When they said you wasn't good enough, you believed it. When they said you'll never follow through and accomplish something, you believed it. When they told you it was too hard, you believed it because it was too hard for them. So now everywhere you go, you're allowing those anchors to dictate your mindset. And you get a wonderful opportunity to be your own boss, set your own work hours, be as successful as you want to be, and you can't even do it because you don't even know who you are. You can't even fulfill that destiny and that passion and that desire and that dream because you don't know who you are. You can't even enjoy the journey and take it all in and be so grateful and humbled and appreciative that there's so much more that you can accomplish because you don't know who you are. The good news is this. Despite all of that, if you've signed up one coach, you're successful. Listen to what I just said to you. Despite all of that, despite all you've been through, despite the setbacks, the failures, the rejection, the betrayal, you know what I'm talking about. All the self-doubt, self-worth, the insecurities, the doubts, the fears, the worries, the bankruptcies, the broken marriages, the abandonment, you still signed up that one coach, unconscious of who you really are. Now just for a second, what if you happen to love yourself just a little bit? What if you happen to believe in yourself just a little bit? What if you look in the mirror and you accept the way you are right now just a little bit? And then you fixate your mind on that. And you visualize you doing better things. You visualize you helping more people. You visualize your business growing. You visualize you being in the best shape of your life. You visualize yourself standing on the stage talking to the masses. What if you decided to be you? Just a little bit. Most people in this room, and I was a victim of my own circumstances with this, the only thing you're really afraid of is you, the real you. That's what you're afraid of. There isn't a person in here that can tell me they actually seen fear in the physical. What color is it? Is it male, female? You know why? Because fear represents this: false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. It don't exist. Fear is whatever you convince yourself fear is. That's the truth. But what's on the other side of fear? Faith. Faith in what? Whatever it is you want. The point I'm making is this. Everybody in here has a genius. Everybody in here is creative. Everyone here has a mind. You're gonna think anyway. You might as well think about what you want. You're gonna daydream anyway. You're gonna have visions anyway. You might as well visualize exactly what you want. You're gonna believe in something anyway. Either you're gonna believe you're gonna fail, or you might as well believe what you want. Do you understand where I'm going with this? What I'm telling you is you have all the power, all the tools, all the creativity to become anything you set your mind to. But you gotta see it. And when you see it, when you visualize it, you have to engage with it emotionally. This is how you engage with a thought emotionally. You close your eyes and you see it and you smile and you get that feeling. You take that feeling and you embrace that feeling and you hold it in. And you look at your kids and you see them smiling. You look at your spouse, you see them smiling. You see you make an impact in the world and the people around you, and you see everybody happy. And that feeling you get, you hold on to that. And then when you open your eyes, you demonstrate that by faith. You've been demonstrating things all along. That's why you're in the situation you're in. You got the power to change that. Making a shift is going from where you are to where you want to be. I'm telling you now. And I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Whose life are you living? Through whose lenses? Think about that. If you in here with depression, anxiety, fear, worry, it's not part of your birthright. That's somebody else's identity. Where's yours? If you got self-doubt, if you don't like the reflection you see in the mirror, it's not part of your birthright. Whose life you living? Who's controlling you? The battlefield is here, guys. It's in the mind. Your business is in the mind. Your personal life, your family, is in your mind. Visualize exactly what you want. Stop allowing people to rent space in your mind and be the people you were created to be. I love you guys.